All right, guys, I'm Michael Allen for TravelCostaRicaNow.com. Oh my gosh, we're down in Estoril Este, specifically Sunset Del Mar. Man, this is the last day of the retreat. Everyone's going home. We had a great time, but we are talking to people. Want to see how they liked it. I don't know what they're going to say. Maybe they didn't like it. They're going to tell me in a second. Guys, if Costa Rica is on your radar, you think you might want to live here, this relocation retreat might be for you. There's no blowing smoke. It's the good, the bad, the ugly of living in Costa Rica. And I think we're going to ask them this too at the end of the event. Is Costa Rica right for you? Or it's, honey, we're going to Portugal. All right. So all the information for the retreat is going to be in a link in the description below. Thank you guys for talking.
Thank you.
This is Tom and Janet. Where are you guys from?
We're from Canada. First time here in Costa Rica.
What is the deal? You know, there's a lot of Canadians here, man, this time. Is there something going on in your country?
Janet, what do you think? Is there?
Yeah, a little bit.
There might be a little something. No, it's funny. I mean, this is my third one, and there's just been a ton of you guys here.
Yes.
So I'm not going to make any assumptions of the whys.
Well, I can tell you the winters are very, very long and gray. As you get older, when you're younger, you can tolerate the winters, and yet you use the winter to your advantage. Activities, skiing, ice fishing, all that. But, you know, as you get older, you start to think things a little differently in terms of, you know, you want to be somewhere warm, somewhere where you can stay healthy and active, and you can't do that all the time through the winter in Canada. So that'd be one reason.
I think it's a good reason, and we're just going to go with that.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so what was, forget the relocation retreat for a second. How'd Costa Rica even got on your radar? I mean, have you guys been like, hey, we want to make a move. We're going to start a new adventure. We want, you know what I mean? Like, when did this start?
Well, I think it started around COVID, beginning of COVID. And
you can't say the C word on the video.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. I'm just playing.
Well, that got us thinking. We had a fairly lengthy lockdown, trying to stay safe in Canada. And what that did is allowed us to think outside the box a little bit, and
with creative.
Did we want to say be snowbirds flying from Canada to Florida or somewhere else? And it turns out that when we typed in something to do with Costa Rica, you came up.
Yes.
Your show came up.
A wealth of information.
Yeah,
Definitely.
so
thank you. I appreciate that.
We've also learned that Costa Rica ranked as one, like the first or the top to move to if you wanted to do that snowbird thing. So it wasn't just necessarily to relocate here per se, but to come and go. And this has been a sort of an evolving transition for us. So when we met you in person, it's been fantastic to learn more and more about what's going on here.
Were you guys considering any other, like, you know, a lot of times it's usually Portugal,
Yes.
Belize,
Yes.
Costa Rica.
Right.
I forget the other one.
There's France, Italy, Spain.
I'd say Italy would have been another place for sure.
I love Italy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do. Oh, so I'm just saying, usually people don't say like France and Italy. It's always it's always Belize, Portugal, and the other one?
Well,
Or Panama.
Panama's another. But when you start to research each of these countries, there are pros and cons, and Costa Rica had more positive
for sure.
Instances of being able to live comfortably.
Now, have you guys been here before?
No.
No, first
No.
So
time.
this is the first time, and you said, let's jump into this, see what it's all about.
Well, I think this is why we're here. This is probably the most honest and program, and I just love the integrity of the people here teaching us and talking. If I'm going to make such a big move, I want to make sure I know that I'm getting the best guidance possible. I don't, you know, I need someone to kind of help us with this.
I do.
It's very complex.
I tell everybody this because it really is true. I mean, people that don't live here really don't know. And I know contacts are important anywhere you are. You need good contacts. But specifically here, it's important. So all those people, you won't have any kind of, if you did decide to move here at some point, you wouldn't have to search around.
It's a great networking.
You got that, you know, Pablo and Johnny for the medical stuff.
Absolutely.
And him for here, because a lot of people get hooked up with the wrong people right from the start. They're midway in the construction of their house.
Yes.
Now they're getting ripped off, and they know it, but they can't stop it.
Yeah.
And it's definitely changed our course, because I think when originally we were like, oh, we're going to buy a place, we're going to move here. And now it's like put the brakes on a bit,
Slow a bit. So what
maybe
you,
rent for a while.
so what let's do a little infomercial for the place. What do you think about where this is, Sunset
Oh,
Del Mar?
It's beautiful.
It
It's
is really beautiful. It's a
We
great
love it.
spot, right on the beach, and the conveniences are all here.
the food's great.
Food was awesome.
Yeah,
The
you're always in
people
the
are
gym.
awesome.
We're always getting you out of the gym and pulling you.
I wish, but no, we've loved it here. Good variety of food. Our accommodation is excellent, and just staff, everybody. It's been really nice.
Can I please get somebody to say they like the octopus?
Loved it.
I loved it.
Loved
I really see,
And
guys.
the
The
tuna.
octopus was not that
it.
bad.
It was.
I know it-
I love octopus
I
already.
did
It was,
too.
everything was very well prepared.
So
Very
the
nice.
so
A lot of thought.
the food's good.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very
Now,
good.
now, did you guys feel like you got enough information? Because a lot of people are kind of going, I think we got too much information.
Well,
but-
definitely information overload, but knowing that you have the resources to go back and relook
Review.
at everything.
Yeah.
We also really liked Sarah's program, so we've signed up for that, and I think that's going to help us
You're talking.
making the next
You're
steps.
talking about Sarah Elena. She's a relocation expert. She does that. I don't. So don't ask me about it. But she's great.
We tried.
So and she's a fellow YouTuber. So a lot of you guys probably know who we're talking about. But yeah, so you're going to be working with her.
Yes.
We are, yeah.
Ah, nice, very nice. So you got the information. Where were you? Actually, where were you guys? And like, you came here, but that doesn't mean anything. It doesn't. Are you guys slanted to where? Well, maybe we will consider coming here in 6 months, or do you have a timeline, or?
Yes.
Or
Well,
kind
I'm
of playing it
thinking
by ear?
probably like April.
April of
April or
we're,
May.
we're returning April 2024, and we're definitely going to be moving here.
Now, do you guys have any? I mean, there's plenty of different places you can live by the beach.
Yeah.
You can live in the Central Valley where it's a lot cooler. I mean, you guys know any places you kind of think, yeah, let's go check out that
Oh, we
place?
want to
Well-
go check out, the Central
tennis?
Valley area.
Yeah.
Tennis is very nice. yeah.
Tennis, Gracia. Our next stop is actually Escazú. So
Ooh,
that's
very bougie.
yeah, it's the whole sort of Central Valley area outside of San Jose, the capital city. So being Canadian, we find the heat to be quite a lot for us, heat and humidity here. So
I love the ocean, but I don't think I could, I'm being realistic, live down here in the humidity.
It gets way worse than this.
Yeah.
I can visit. I love coming down here, but man, you need and plus you need a budget line item for air conditioning. I mean,
Yeah.
you have to run it. It's pretty hot, and a lot of people that think they want to live on the beach
Yeah.
and do for a while kind of go, maybe I'll go inland a little bit.
Yes.
well, the nice thing is you can just come and visit, or if you live here and you want to go into the Central Valley, do shopping, it's a visit. You can it's reachable. So
But being close to, I think, San Jose was probably a smart thing for us. Just we think of hospitals, healthcare, we think of all
Well,
of that stuff as we're older.
Yeah, which is huge. Like where I live in La Fortuna, which is, if I get hurt badly, I mean, there's urgent cares, but if I like had something serious, I'm an hour away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An hour
Yeah.
away. So I have to start considering I might want to go to the Central Valley too. But so do you guys have any maybe like constructive feedback? Hey guys, if you kind of tweak this up a little bit, it might be better for the next group, or you got any like, you know what I mean?
so you mean specifically for this?
Just feedback,
Retreat?
see
Visit?
something that you can, yeah, whatever it is. Like me, I'll start. Let me start. I want the coffee out there at 6 a.m.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So
Coffee.
and that needs to change, and
Yeah.
I never want to have to wait again. So
Yeah.
that would be mine.
Yeah, that's
but it
my
can be
switch
about
on button,
anything.
yeah.
Like
That's constructive. That's true, because there were times when we were waiting for the coffee for a while. But out of all the meals we've had here, only one was quite dry. So
we're gonna have to edit that out. You can't go that negative on these videos.
Oh,
You got to be
wow.
a little bit more uplifting.
well, I really enjoyed the cocaine that was handed out.
Oh my God.
Oh, geez,
That's now we blew.
God, God. No,
No,
actually, that fish. I'm gonna agree with you on that as well. I didn't say it at the table because there's too many people, but I thought
Yeah.
you were right. But anyway, I
But-
thought actually the food's been. I think it's good. I mean, in
Yeah.
general.
Yes.
The
I feel-
program is great. My thinking is we're antsy to get to the rest of the country and see it. So we spent the whole week in a very humid, hot area.
Yeah.
And fantastic. But I would encourage people to stay extra days and drive around and check out the other areas of Costa Rica, like what we're doing.
I
Rent a
like
car.
how you guys are doing it. You're kind of like we're chilling. You're almost kind of doing that Puerto Vito right now.
Yes.
We'll see what happens. We'll see
Yes,
what
we
happens.
got into that tone very early on. We really enjoyed here. But I would suggest doing the seminar here is fantastic.
Oh my gosh.
Loaded with information, very helpful. Everyone is helpful. Michael, you've been great because you take what can be a serious topic, and there's so many components to relocating that you keep it light, you add in some humor, you really bring it down to earth, and then it's more enjoyable. Some presentations are a little drier and straightforward with the PowerPoint presentations, but you know, all in all, it's invaluable information. It's so thorough, but I had to take breaks. I had to leave, do a quick 10-minute power nap, come back, continue.
I felt like we were dragging you guys out of the pool quite a bit too. Come on, you're late again. Let's get out the pool. So I'm hoping you guys are gonna. Would you recommend this for other people?
Oh my gosh,
Definitely.
thinking?
Absolutely.
See,
It's
I
just
think-
a lot of integrity with all these people, very honest, down to earth. Nothing. No, I don't feel like someone's trying to sell me anything here. They're just being sometimes brutally honest, and you have to.
Yeah,
be.
there's no sales pressure of any kind.
No.
See, well, I think it works either way. Whether you end up coming here or not, we gave you the information. Maybe because people do go. I've heard enough. It's
Yes.
not for me.
Yeah.
So to me, that we did our job there. And if
Mhm.
you go, hey man, maybe we'll give Costa Rica a shot. I think I'm going to go back to the contact thing, because once you're connected with these people, I mean, you got it all covered, and you don't have to. You're
Yes.
going to bypass all
Yeah.
the problems like people like me and Alan had
Yeah.
coming down here, connecting with the wrong people, getting ripped off. Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
No, it's been excellent. We've really had a good week here.
well, guys, I appreciate it. Janet, thank you.
Thank
Tom,
you.
thank you, guys.
Thank you,
I'm Michael Allen for TravelCostaRicaNow.com. Things are going to pop up. Always do your homework and research if you're going to live or travel anywhere outside wherever you live. And I'm going to put my stuff against anybody. So there they are right there. They're popping up. All right, man. Later.